The moments most Americans express and feel national pride are when we are together inside parks and arenas of our favorite teams. On November 9th, 2 days before Veterans Day, the Anaheim Ducks celebrated Military Appreciation Day. It was an opportunity to unite fans and soldiers, each wearing warrior outfits. Possibly as a way to make their guests feel at home, the teams on the ice immediately set the tone for the night.
Patrick Maroon is going to drop him with Kevin Bieksa. And Bieksa is one tough hombre.
That's how you start a hockey game.
Yeah. Guests for the festivities were Staff Sergeant Chris Kionis and Chief Warrant Officer Paul McNeil, two men who each have been deployed multiple times to the Middle East and whose passion for the sport of hockey runs high.
Before I had a family, the military and hockey. Hockey was a huge factor in my life when I was in high school. Humongous. I mean, it pretty much kept me out of trouble because that's all I wanted to do.
The battles overseas and the scars they create can be tough to overcome, but the wound can be soothed with a few kind words from a neighbor or a generous gesture of gratitude from a sports organization.
You know, I always see, in the movies and theaters or on the news, people asking soldiers, why do they do this? Why do you serve? Everyone has their reasons. My reasons is this, community. I mean, everyone's here having a good time at this hockey game. Everyone, we're safe. There's nothing to worry about. There's food. And they're showing appreciation for the soldiers, that fight for that. And to me, that's a big deal.
There are hard times over there, and everybody can understand that. And when you go through those hard times, you have to have something that you can take solstice in, that you can relax in. And mine was hockey. And when I would, I'd fly my Ducks flags, or when I would go to my room, I had my Ducks flag there, and my rally towels, and my pictures, and that would be what took me away from Afghanistan. So I wasn't in Afghanistan, I was here, when they were in the playoff run, and it would give me an escape. And so for that, I can't thank the organization enough.
Paul took a lot of the team with him to Afghanistan, and returning from one tour, he brought a little bit of Afghanistan back to Anaheim.
This is a flag of the United States of America that was flown in the country of Afghanistan in 2009. This is a picture of the troops that I was with serving over there. This is the flag that states that this flag was flown on a combat mission in an OH-58D Kyle Warrior helicopter in the face of enemy and bears witness to the capture, detention, and interrogation of terrorist forces threatening the freedom of the United States of America and the world. Flown in Afghanistan in support of Operation Enduring Freedom from CW2 Paul McNeil, myself, and CW2 Randall Atkinson. And we've sent it to them, and they framed it and hangs now in the Honda Center on the second story.
The team wore camouflage sweaters in pregame to later be put up for auction to raise funds to support Defend the Blue Line. The organization was the brainchild of Shane Hudella, who fought in Operation Desert Storm in 1990.
I was on active duty in 2009 and had the fortune to meet a couple of NHL pros, and boy, they stepped up right away with what else can we do, how else can we help. So basically went home that night and hatched the plan to form Defending the Blue Line, and it's been rocket trajectory since then. And what we do is we provide free equipment for all the military kids. We do some great summer camps with them, treat them to a special night like tonight, where they get to bring their families out and be recognized, or spend a night away before or after a deployment. And then we do free hockey equipment for them as well.
Defending the Blue Line has had an impact on hockey lives of more than 10,000 hockey families in just 5 years. One more example of how sport is truly an important fabric in our society.
They're saying that Lovejoy is supposed to head this way, so that'll be kind of cool.
That would be awesome.
Man, lefty. Good, I know. How you doing? Good. Yourself?
Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming.
Oh no, thank you.
Nice meeting you.
I gotta go lefty, but
I understand that.
Nice to meet you.
I understand that. I was at the game and watched you break your hand. It was awesome.
I gotta leave that job to tougher people.
Like Stoner, right? That's what we have them for.
Very much. Very much. How are you guys?
Oh, we're having a great time. I mean,
this is pretty cool.
It is really awesome. I mean, meeting you is it's overwhelming.
Normal guy. the rappelling down.
Yeah.
Is that scary still?
Yeah. That's legit stuff.
It's gotta be, right?
Yeah.
You know, I just finished a course on learning stuff like that, and it really does puts things into perspective. You're coming down, you're like, all you got's that rope. Yeah, it's pretty cool though.
That was very cool.
Great.
Can I meet everybody?
Sure. Well, this is my wife and my daughter.
How are you?
Say hi.
What's your name?
That's Paisley.
Paisley? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Soldiers, normally we don't want to be recognized for anything, but the country, the fact that it does it and makes it a point to do that, it's awesome.